Christmas edition, spearfishing down under, all dressed in our Santa suits. Tak's got his Santarette dress. And we are going to go out and see if we can shoot a fish wearing a Santa suit. That's the plan for the day. We got this tack. This is what I bought for you to wear today.
This is a stitch up. You said you were going to get me the Grinch suit.
No Grinch suit.
What is this? That don't even fit.
You look amazing in that tag. Alright, we're going to put it on. If we're going to wear it all day.
So you can go to the toilet easily.
If we're going to wear it all day, Tack, tie on the...
No, I'm not putting it on here.
This is what we decided. It's a Christmas edition of Spearfishing Down Under. Tack.
So we forgot to get diesel in the car. I brought the wrong gun. Tim's already allergic to his quality $5 Santa suit.
$5? I got this option for free.
For free. Even better.
It's in the bin to get thrown out the back.
And we forgot ice.
Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. And it's blowing 20 knots. It's gonna be a good day.
This is so degrading. Stitch up.
Mrs. Claus? She's doing a... Mrs. Claus doing a viz check.
Don't look up my skirt when I dive, you perv.
Alright, you got this, Mrs. Claus.
Tack did a quick dive and was met by some terrible 3 to 5 metres visibility.
5 metres down. 5 metres. Probably about 5.
Alright, Mrs. Claus. First spot, we're going to look for mackerel.
Playing mackerel.
A couple of jump-ins to do some viz check, and it's pretty terrible. We're trying to decide. I think we find a mackerel here, but it doesn't get eaten by a shark. That's the plan. Let's do it. Spearfishing Down Under, Christmas edition. Let's roll.
I did a quick duck dive to check out how I could swim with my Santa suit on. We're in the water about 20 seconds and some big sharks swam straight under us. I dove down to poke off that whaler just to make sure it would leave us alone. As soon as I poked the whaler, in came a big bull shark. Couldn't believe it was so sharky when we first got on the water. Didn't expect that it would turn into one of the craziest shark days that I've ever encountered. Make sure you don't click off. This is a wild adventure. Thought I'd better give him a big poke as well. Thought it'd be tough to shoot fish if we don't get rid of these sharks.
This might be hard work.
Literally another 20 seconds later, the big bull shark swims under us again, but it was followed by a big school of Spanish mackerel. Tried to ignore that bull shark and focus on that Spanish. Fortunately for me, when I pulled the trigger, I stoned it straight up.
That's crazy.
On the side of you.
I thought that shark was going to be all over you.
I thought so too. Lucky I stoned him.
Face first into a jellyfish. Not much fun.
Just having a... having such a great time.
Here.
Another couple of Spanish swam straight under us. Tack dove. He lined up his shot. Unfortunately, he didn't get a stone shot like I did. I quickly went down and tried to second shot that mackerel, but it just did not let me get near it. I thought for sure a shark was going to eat it. Tack horsed it to the surface. I couldn't believe it, but we got it up.
Well done, Mrs. Claus. Oh, that thing went nuts. I couldn't get a second shot into it.
I was horsing it as hard as I could. I didn't see a single shark though.
Nah, they're under there now.
Yeah, right. Still got it, Santa.
Get the young guys off.
Oh, you got the present you're after?
Yeah, the Christmas edition. We definitely got our presents. I'm very surprised your fish didn't get eaten.
I didn't even see a shark then.
I stoned mine. Yours went nuts, and I thought for sure it's done. That's our mackerels. We got it done.
That's it. That's all you're allowed, eh? Two.
We jumped in the water at a new spot. Straight away, more mackerels from underneath us. I did first dive. I headed to the bottom through a big school of trevally, surgeon fish. Really fishy, this spot. On the bottom, still a bit dirty. I noticed straight away there was mangrove jacks off in the distance. Laid there, scratched on the bottom. I was about to head to the surface and I noticed above me a really nice unicorn leather jacket. These fish are so tasty. Shot myself a nice unicorn leather jacket.
Just beautiful, eh?
So tasty.
They're the best eating jacket for sure.
They were some of the best eating fish we've got.
Pull your fast out. Bad Santa.
Next dive, I filmed Tacker as he dove down through those big schools of fish. We got to the bottom, we're laying in next to a rock. I could see some mangrove jacks coming off in the distance. I swam in quickly behind Tack, filmed him, pulled the trigger on a really nice mangrove jack.
How do you make the back come back on?
Not a bad little jacket.
It's good fatty, eh?
Yeah.
Tacker dove again and I followed him down with the camera. As we got to the bottom, we noticed there was more big schools of mangrove jacks off in the distance. A couple of jacks come in beside us. A nice little snapper come in front of tack, but he waited and shot himself another mangrove jack. That mangrove jack flew off and tried to jam him into a hole. Chased after it, grabbed it, pulled it out. As Tacker headed to the surface, he grabbed that jack in his hands, but over his shoulder I noticed a big shark come swimming behind him. I pointed it out and he dropped that jack out of his hands. Very smart move. Next dive, it was my turn to dive. Tacker followed me, filming. As I came down near the bottom, I could see some mangrove jacks off in the distance. Tacker tapped me, and there was a nice yellowtail king coming straight at me. I didn't wait for him to turn, I just unicorned him, thinking I could lead him to the surface, hopefully that the shark wouldn't follow it. We uneventfully headed to the surface and I thought we didn't have to worry about that shark. I was so wrong. I jimmied that yellowtail kingfish and it was thrashing on the surface. In the back of my head I was thinking, gee, I hope that shark doesn't come in. Just a few seconds later, boom, that shark was in my face.
You see that?
That was so close.
You see what happened?
Huh?
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. I thought you were getting chewed for sure.
So did I.
That was ridiculous.
I thought for sure I'm done.
That was scary as because you couldn't see him coming. He was just there and fast. That was the one that came up for my jack, yeah?
You had a mongy mouth too.
Can't say that to you.
Oh my gosh. Right now I can say what I want.
Did that get bitten at all?
No.
How?
Get my legs on the friggin' the fish.
Oh, that was freaking scary.
I tried to stab him so many times.
I thought you're definitely going to come up with a bite on you. It's a bit much for Miss Claus.
Definitely got the heart rate up a smidge.
And you just couldn't see him. He was like going. And I was like, I couldn't tell. I was like, has he been bitten or is that stupid Santa suit? It's just like red and splashy. Just carnage. Oh well, another Tack and Tim shark file. That's ridiculous. That was close.
So close.
I was like, this is what Jess was
All
talking
of a sudden-
about.
All of a sudden, it was right in my face.
Yeah. On the surface, like between your arms.
Mate, it was just there. And I just went, wow, because it like scared me. And I had my knife and I'm like trying to stab it. And then it went. And I'm like, oh, it's good. And next second it was there again. It was literally like right between my legs.
I just didn't know. I didn't even know. I was just trying to.
Right on the surface there. That probably wasn't the coolest scenario though.
Nah,
Going pretty nuts on the surface.
that was carnage. Yeah, I'm not gonna dive here again.
We definitely come back here later. This is fishy. Well, we just had a fun little encounter with a shark. It was pretty hairy. I nearly lost a leg or two. So we did a little move and we're going to see if we can find a trout, shot a few trout at this spot. That's the focus, so we're going to go give that a go.
Thankfully the viz is
Yeah.
great here.
We're in 3 meters of water and you can't see the bottom. It's good.
We jumped back in the water and it was quite eerie. Unfortunately, the water was even dirtier at these spots. Get to the bottom, so much fish. Unbelievable amounts of whitebait, just thinking for certain there was going to be big coral trout. This third dive I tried to keep in the back of my head. It was so fishy. Hopefully I don't bump into another one of those sharks.
That's got to be a trout. Tack's going to shoot one. He's got to shoot one. Bait, arches. Oh, that looks so good.
Tack dove when I saw that spot on the sounder. Came to the bottom, was waiting there. Didn't see a trout. Waited, and finally a nice little trout popped up its head. He got his Christmas trout, pretty stoked.
Christmas dinner sorted.
Yeah, not a monster, but trout's a trout.
Trout's a trout.
Well, that's a wrap. Thanks, Taka, for coming and doing our Christmas. Well, that's a wrap. Thanks, Taka, for coming and helping with the Christmas special. I want to thank everybody for your support over the last year. We've just grown with subscribers, lots of people watching. We really appreciate that. Thanks for all those that are sharing. And all the incredible comments we had this year. So many people just shouting us out, just telling us that we're doing a great job. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hey, today was an absolute cracker. We didn't shoot a whole bunch of fish. We shot some mackerel, kingy, a couple of jacks, little trout, but we had some fun with the sharks.
You got your
Santa
legs.
Claus get eaten by a shark. I tell you what, it was pretty close today, and yeah, we made it. We're home and we're out of here. Thank you very much. We trust that you have an incredible Christmas, You know, for myself, Christmas is a celebration of Jesus, his birth, and it's a wonderful part of my life. So I trust you have a great Christmas. I trust you have a great time with your family. Celebrate well, and hopefully in the middle of that, you get out and shoot some fish. Merry Christmas, Jared.
Thank you, mate.
Put it straight in there.
Thanks so much.
Beautiful.
Dude.
Thanks so much.
No worries.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, mate. Nice meeting you.
Catch you guys soon.